What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Vikings franchise gameplay. For those of you that are new to the channel, this might be your first time clicking on one of my videos. Please consider subscribing. I post a lot of franchise gameplays, not only the Minnesota Vikings, but I also post the Washington football team franchise. So check out my channel. Please hit that subscribe button and join the team here. Road to 50 subscribers. We're getting close, man. We're really close. Well, at the time I'm recording this, we're at 49. But anyways, for those of you guys that have been following the series for a while, you've been following these Minnesota Vikings for a while. Hope you guys paid attention to that last game, our week number 4 matchup against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not because we won that game, no, just like as always against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we laid a big old fat egg, lost by like 28 points. Yeah, let's not relive that one. But the reason why I wish you would have, or I hope you watched that video, is you would have listened to me somewhat explain, kind of touched on how we ended up in week number 11 here in our Minnesota Vikings franchise. So basically, to sum it all up is this game. I know you guys aren't seeing it until December, but it is. I ended up playing this back in November, right around the time of Thanksgiving. And if you remember from our Washington franchise, I forgot my PlayStation. So yeah, a lot of these games, actually, just one of the games, I ended up taking a sim loss to. It sucks that it was a division game. I ended up taking a sim loss, the forced loss to the Detroit Lions. But other than that, all the other games that we had here, there weren't users, so it was all CPU games. I ended up playing the, well, I didn't play the CPU. I just went ahead and took the force win. We don't play for CPU games in this league. We try to make it all user games. So yeah, like I've been mentioning before in the previous videos. If anybody wants to join these leagues, get at me on Twitter at KingLaw, KingLawW. We have openings. There's like 6 openings in this league. Yeah, just get at me. Let me know if you want to join the league. But anyways, here we are, week number 11, getting ready to match up against the Chicago Bears, our division rivals. We already beat them once, but as you see, it's kind of a tough race here in the AFC North. We are currently in that number 2 position in the AFC North, or NFC North. I don't know why I call it the AFC. Really sucks because the 2 of the 3 years, meaning this is year number 3, we've been winning the NFC North. This is the first year that I'm actually playing from behind, so that forced loss to the Lions really hurt. But we're going to try to right the ship here. I'm back in town, see if we can get some W's. Well, I know there's going to be a lot more W's because there's a lot more force wins to come. But anyways, here we are on 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line, doing what we do best, starting out on the ground to Dalvin Cook. Goes nowhere on the first carry, gets 3 yards, 2nd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Just because he got that short gain on first down doesn't mean it won't happen again on 2nd down. And Dalvin Cook takes this one. He's off and running at the 20, at the 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 into the end zone for the second play touchdown of the game. Dalvin Cook is a huge cheat code. Again, if you don't know the abilities I have on him, I have the X factor of ankle breaker, which is not important. I have running back apprentice, which is kind of important. The number 1 thing that I have on him, if you didn't guess it last video, human freaking joystick. That ability right there, single-handedly, you put that ability on a running back, god tier, completely god tier. Anyways, here we are on defense, forcing a quick 3rd and 8. Lance under center is going to drop back to throw, looking to complete the pass, and he ends up finding his guy, Anthony Miller, ends up picking up the first down, gains 20 yards on that simple little out route, and the Bears are right back in position to score. Cordell Patterson getting the carry here. Doesn't go anywhere really. Cordell Patterson normally has a huge game against me. The first time that we played the Bears this year in season number 3 was probably the only year that he really didn't torch me. Possibly because he was splitting carries with the rookie Jameer Jefferson there. But anyways, on 3rd and 2 here, Lance trying to hit the quick out route to, I think it was Devontae Adams. Holton Hill's all over it, reads the play, picks it off, and does one better. Takes it all the way back into the end zone for 6 points. And now the Vikings have a quick 14-point lead on the Vikings. The Vikings have a quick 14-point lead over the division rival, the Bears. And we're not even out of the first quarter yet, and the defense is already showing up and showing out. So 1st and 10, back on the field here, trying to throw the quick RPO. Don't know why Holton Hill, that wasn't Holton Hill. I don't know why Gladney didn't jump it that time. Anthony Miller takes this all the way into the end zone, 86 yards for a touchdown. 1-play touchdown of their own. Okay, Chicago, I see you all. Not trying to give up quick. Like I said, this AFC NFC North. God, what is wrong with me? This NFC North race is a tight one right now with the Detroit Lions as the division leader currently. So me and the Chicago Bears are separated by 1 point as they end up missing the extra point, ironically enough. So first and 10, next Vikings possession, getting right back to Dalvin Cook, throwing it to him at the flats this time. Able to pick up the first down, gets out of bounds, not taking a hit with Dalvin Cook because he's my go-to guy. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. Two plays again. And Dalvin Cook is off and running into the end zone, set it up like Dalvin Cook might be having a big game today. I'm just going to go ahead and put this out there. Dalvin Cook he's going to have a good day. Two series, 4 plays, 2 touchdowns. Like, come on now. Everything's going right now, good right now for our offense. Everything is clicking. Now we just need to get things clicking on this defense. Figure out a way to stop the RPO to Anthony Miller. And I would say figure out a way to stop Cordell Patterson, but clearly we already figured that out. 2nd and 9 from the 23-yard line. Lance drops back to throw, looking for Devontae Adams across the middle. Completely missed him there. Don't know why there wasn't a Vikings defender in the area to pick that one off. 3rd and 9, going right back to Devontae Adams. This time he's on target, picking up the first down, gain all the way to the 44-yard line. Lance back under center, drops back to throw one more time. Is he going to look for Devontae Adams? And yes, he is. The same kind of route. And we're just not using it for whatever reason. We're just allowing Devontae Adams in that deep end route to beat us. 1st and 10, going away from Devontae Adams this time, ends up hitting his rookie tight end. I believe he's a rookie. Might be a first-year pro. Picks up a first down, gets chopped down at the 22-yard line. On first down, Lance drops back to throw one more time, connecting with Anthony Miller down to the 13-yard line. In scoring position inside the red zone here for the first time. 2nd and 1. From the 13, Lance making some adjustments at the line. Looks like the Vikings are bringing pressure, and they do. But Jameer Jefferson evades every single Vikings defender on the field after bumping into his lineman. Gets into the end zone. This time, the Bears kicker does not miss the extra point, and it's now the Vikings lead is now at 8 points. So 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Let's see how many plays it takes us to get into the end zone here. First down run, that's play number 1, able to pick up 6 yards on a 2nd down. If the trend continues, we'll get into the end zone right here. Just Dalvin Cook is off. He's running. He's loose. And swerves one defender. That human joystick coming in big. And there he is again. 2 plays again. 3 series. 6 plays. 21 points. This Vikings offense is on fire right now. The Chicago Bears can't stop us at all. Honestly, I'm fine with things going like this right now. I mean, we can't really find a way to stop the Bears at this point right now. Their last 2 possessions ended up in touchdowns, but they can't stop us either, and we had the lead. So if we want to keep on trading touchdowns like this, I'm cool with this. This is perfectly fine for me. Even though I really would like to get a stop, but hey, as long as our offense is humming the way that they are right now, I'm good. 2nd and 10, Trey Lance ends up finding his tight end, Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet is off and running all the way into the opposite red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. 6 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Vikings bringing the pressure, and probably a bad call right there as we end up leaving Holton Hill on the island with Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams just continues to give us problems. He was giving us problems when he was on the Packers, and now he's giving us problems in Chicago. And the Bears answer with what? I think that was like 2 or 3 plays for themselves. Let's see what our Vikings offense can do again on the field for their 4th drive. Can we get another 2-play touchdown? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling lucky right now. 1st and 10, we hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, able to gain 7 yards there. 2nd and 3, hand the ball right back off to Dalvin Cook again. Tries to turn the corner, and he just is barely ran out of bounds. Runs out of bounds at the 49-yard line after picking up the first down for the Minnesota Vikings. 1st and 10, it's all been runs. It's all runs, and Dalvin Cook gets chased down from behind. Why would I pass the ball? There's no need to pass the ball unless we do the jet sweep like we are right here to Justin Jefferson. Able to pick up a beautiful block there from Dalvin Cook. Turns the corner, picks up the first down. Kirk Cousins starting off with a nice 2 for 2 for 14 yards. 100% completion. I mean, if Dalvin Cook is going to be running the ball like he is, there's no need for Kirk Cousins to throw the ball. 2nd and 8, we have Alexander Madison in there to give Dalvin Cook a little bit of a break because, I mean, the man's been running for his life. Well, not running. He's been literally running. It's been a real track meet out here for Dalvin Cook. He needs a little bit of a break. 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Clearly, a quick score is off the table here for the Minnesota Vikings. This is our first real drive of the game. Second and 8, we try to hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, which has been working so well. He's already up over 256 yards. We're not even out of the first half. Third and 6, Kirk Cousins needing to put this one in the air, ends up finding Dalvin Cook. He can do it on the ground. He can do it through the air. Dalvin Cook is a, what do you call it, Swiss Army knife. We can use him in many different ways. Second and goal from the 8-yard line. Alexander Madison in there to give Cook a break. And we end up finding him on the wheel route into the end zone for our first real drive in, what was that, like 13 plays. And we get a touchdown. So glad we took a lot of clock there. Now we're putting the Bears in a little bit more of a position with a 2-minute warning approaching here in the second quarter. Probably not going to have to run the ball a little. They're running the ball is not going to work for them so much. They're going to have to start putting it in the air a little bit more. See if Holton Hill and this secondary can come away with an interception or something. Second and 10 Lance ends up finding his tight end. Picks up about 9 yards. Brings up a third and inches from the 27-yard line. Bears running a hurry up. Lance drops back to throw. Ends up finding his tight end again, who just completely trucks Anthony Harris. Ugh, that was nasty. That looked like it hurt. First and 10 from the 34-yard line. 1 minute and 34 seconds left. Jameer Jefferson's going to get the carry. He's going to take a huge shot from Brian Cole there. Second and 6 from the 38-yard line. Clock still rolling. Bears aren't calling their timeout. Daniel Hunter looked like he was about to sack Trey Lance. Able to get that one off. Finding Devontae Adams up to the 42-yard line. Bears called their second timeout. First and 10. Lance drops back to throw again. It's the same freaking route. You would think I'd be smart enough to be able to say, hey, the only time he's hitting Devontae Adams is on a freaking in route. Why don't I use a Brian Cole or Anthony Harris and pick the damn ball off? But for whatever reason, playing like an idiot. 36 seconds left here now in the second quarter. Second and 10. Lance in the 5-wide set. Drops back to throw. And Daniil Hunter, he didn't get there for the sack, but he's able to tip that ball away at the line of scrimmage. Almost turned into an interception. Third and 10 from the 27-yard line. Vikings sniffing a stop right here on this drive. And I swear to God, man, if I let the in route beat me anymore after this game, I just might quit this league. First and goal from the 1-yard line. Lance sniffing the end zone, and he finds it right away. Finding his tight end. I don't know his name. He's a rookie, I believe. But he gets into the end zone. The Bears continuing their trying to get into the end zone. Vikings with 7 seconds left here on the clock. We're just going to go. I normally don't bring this out. You all know this. But we end up bringing it out the end zone. 4 seconds left with the on-fire Dalvin Cook. You think I'm just going to sit on it with the way that he's been getting these one-play touchdowns? No. We're going to run the Wildcat, see if Dalvin Cook's able to make something happen, and that's exactly what he does. Dalvin Cook is loose. With 4 seconds left, he's into the end zone, off and running for another touchdown. He's sitting at, 290-something yards now? Dalvin Cook is having himself a day. Already just getting through the first half now. Dalvin Cook is already damn near about to break the single-season rushing record. This is ridiculous. Our offense is literally just Dalvin Cook right now. There's no need to throw the ball. Like I said, it sucks because I would like to throw the ball to Justin Jefferson or Adam Thielen or even what's his name, Tajay Sharp for that matter. But if Dalvin Cook's going to have a historic game like this, who am I to take the ball out of his hands? Come on now, just feed the hot hand. Second and 2, Jameer Jefferson getting the carry here is able to pick up the first down. He's not having quite the day that Dalvin Cook is. 4 rushes for 32 yards for him. So, first and 10, Lance is going to drop back to throw, finding Cole Kmet up to the 49-yard line. First and 10, Lance back to throw again. Looked like Daniil Hunter was about to come free off the edge, and oh my gosh. This rookie tight end is just abusing my secondary, running over Brian Cole there. Finally brought down at the 34-yard line. First and 10, and out. Okay, it's not an in route this time. It was an out route to Devontae Adams. Picks up the first down up to the 21-yard line. First and 10 from the 21-yard line. And another out route to Devontae Adams. All right, out route, in route, out route, in route. Some point in time, we got to user this and take advantage of it. First and goal from the 9-yard line. The rookie Jefferson gets the carry, able to get a gain up to the 3-yard line. Bears running hurry up here. Second and goal from the 3-yard line. Trey Lance under center, making all types of adjustments, trying to see if he can put his guys in position to score, to close the gap and get them back into this game. Just they need to rely on their defense to get the stop of Dalvin Cook. And that's exactly what they do. They get into the end zone. But I don't see this Bears defense stopping Dalvin Cook anytime soon. Whether he's lit up and blinking or he's just regular Dalvin Cook. Like I said, I don't care about his X Factor or his running back apprentice. The only thing I care about is his human joystick. Pause. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Dalvin Cook gets the carry, making a man miss, gets up to the 35-yard line. 2nd and inches. Sorry, they didn't give me a first down even though I gained 10 yards. 2nd and inches, Dalvin Cook ends up losing yards there. Brings up a 3rd and 3. He's not blinking, but like I said, I don't care. And we hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, and he ends up getting stopped in the backfield for a loss of 1 again. Khalil Mack making a big stop there. 4th and 4, we're needing Kirk Cousins to come through for us, and that's exactly what he does. 5 of 6 on the day for Kirk Cousins. We don't need you to throw the ball, Kirk. Just hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook. This is our offensive game plan right now. It was coming in to throw the ball, but Dalvin Cook is up over 340 yards. Hand the ball off to that man and just keep doing it. 2nd and 7, Kirk Cousins does just that. He ends up handing it off to Dalvin Cook, and Fuller's not going to catch him. Dalvin Cook's drilling into the end zone for his 4th rushing touchdown of the day. Oh my gosh, Dalvin Cook is freaking ridiculous. For any of you that are doing like Ultimate Team or you're doing a franchise of your own, all you need is a running back. And make sure you get abilities on that running back and put human joystick on this guy. You won't be disappointed. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. 2nd and 8 here from the 24-yard line. Lance setting up the screen to Cordell Patterson, and Cordell Patterson is loose for the first time today, picking up a gain of about 15 yards on the screen pass. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Lance setting up the run, hands it off to Cordell Patterson, who's able to break a tackle of Anthony Harris and picks up about 9 yards there on a first down run. 2nd and 1 from the 45. Lance ends up finding his tight end again, Cole Kmet. These tight ends for the Bears have been the big thing, but the one that we need to stop is Devontae Adams. Try to set up the screen here again on first down. Fool me once, I can't say fool me once because apparently the deep ends and the outs have been fooling me the entire game. 2nd and 10, Lance tries to take off and run. Bad mistake there. This Vikings defense is very fast. And of all things, why are you diving? Slide. You're a quarterback. Ends up taking a huge shot there from Anthony Barr. Fumbles the ball. That's exactly what they did not need there. Vikings take over possession, and we're getting in the end zone. 1st and 10, we try to hand the ball to Dalvin Cook, and he stopped. 399 yards, 1 yard away from 400, and Dalvin Cook's going to get it right here on this carry. 2nd and 9, gains about 6 yards, I believe. Brings up a 3rd and 3. Dalvin Cook is now over 400 yards on the ground, my guy. You can't stop him. 3rd and 3, picks up the first down. 409 yards and 5 touchdowns? Dalvin Cook is a beast. Simply put, Dalvin Cook is a beast. Try to get sneaky and run the Wildcat with Dalvin Cook. This time the Bears are all over it. 2nd and 8. Want to ask Kirk Cousins to put this ball in the air. Ends up finding Justin Jefferson. Kirk Cousins is now 7 for 7 passing the ball. He hasn't missed a single throw. Granted, he hasn't really thrown the ball that much because of this guy right here, Dalvin Cook, who gets the carry on first down from the 4-yard line. 2nd and 8, right back to Dalvin Cook. Oh, we had a seam there. Just ran into the back of our lineman. 3rd and 7 from the 20-yard line. Why go anywhere else? We're going to hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, and he's able to swerve, splits 2 Bears defenders, gets into the end zone for his 6th rushing touchdown of the day. We're just now in the 4th quarter. 56-34 lead for the Vikings. Bears are pretty much dead in the water right here. That was close. Tried to bring the ball out the end zone with Cordell Patterson. Decided at the last minute to take a knee. Probably a smart decision. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Picks up 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Lance drops back to throw. Looking for Devontae Adams on what kind of route? An in route. At some point in time, I probably need to use a linebacker, or a safety and take away the Devontae Adams in route. That's all I'm saying. End up taking it away there, and Cole Kmet ends up beating us underneath. No, that wasn't Cole Kmet. That was the other tight end that's been running over my secondary. 2nd and 3, Bears running hurry up there from the 44-yard line. Lance drops back to throw, ends up finding Anthony Miller on the drag route, who beats Anthony Barr to the outside, gets a huge gain up to the 31-yard line. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left here in the game. Pretty sure that the Bears aren't thinking about oh, by the way, stop. Did you see that play right there? Yeah, that was awesome. I ended up putting what's it called, film study on Eric Kendricks. Apparently, I just needed that to activate for me to stop the Devontae Adams in route. Who knew? So, anyways, here we are, 1st and 10 after the interception. Still handing the ball off to Dalvin Cook. Why? Because in this league, they just continue to run up the score. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. 1st and 10, Dalvin Cook swerves one defender, tries to break the ankles of another, doesn't quite get it, but he still gets a huge gain up to the 40-yard line. 2-minute warning heading now. Guess what kind of play I'm running? Handing it off to Dalvin Cook. Breaks the ankles of, I believe that was Eddie Jackson there. Gets tackled down at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10, can you guess who the ball is going to? Yep, Dalvin Cook. And he's able to break all the way out to the left. And he's up the sideline and untouched by a single Bears defender. Gets into the end zone for what, his 7th? I believe that's his 7th rushing touchdown of the day. Have I said Dalvin Cook's having himself a day? He's having himself like the best day of ever imaginable. And Cordell Patterson is having an awful day. Decides to bring this one out the end zone, pays the price, gets hit stick, bringing Dalvin Cook right back onto the field. Now we have a chance to go up. Dalvin Cook has a chance for 500 yards. Well, he's already over 500 yards now. 504 yards right there. 2nd and 11 from the 22-yard line. Dalvin Cook gets the carry again. We have the chance to get him his 8th rushing touchdown of the day. 3rd and 7 from the 17-yard line. Typically, I throw this ball, but with how Dalvin Cook's been running, we're just going to hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook. Gets a huge gain of 10 yards down to the 7-yard line. 1st and 10, 28 seconds left. 1st and goal with 28 seconds left. Dalvin Cook tried to turn the corner there. Finally, the Bears got hip to what I was doing. They sent the all-out blitz. I ended up running backwards and out of bounds, but it's all good. From the 19-yard line, running the Wildcat formation here with Dalvin Cook. This time, you're not going to get me. We're going to break out to the outside with that human joystick and dive our way into the end zone for another Dalvin Cook touchdown, his 8th touchdown of the day. What's that now? Like 517 yards on the ground for him? Something ridiculous. Dalvin Cook has had himself a day, and now he can finally rest because the Bears are going to get tackled. Cordell Patterson's not going to put that one on the ground. 13 seconds left here in the game. Unless the Bears throw an interception, Dalvin Cook's probably not going to get back on the field. And Trey Lance is going to go down with the sack there by Danielle Hunter. 2nd and 19, still trying to throw. Bears call the timeout, just trying to save face. And he ends up finding Devontae Adams wide open, but Hufang ends up making the tackle and knocking that ball free out of Devontae Adams' hands. With 2 seconds left here, Lance is going to drop back to throw, looking for Devontae Adams again. Makes the tackle and beautiful spin move, avoiding Holton Hill. And Devontae Adams is off and running. Mike Hughes is in pursuit, and he ends up bringing him down at the 3-yard line, saving the touchdown, saving the 66-point lead? What am I doing? A horrible at math. Huge win here by the Vikings. Anyways, don't worry about me doing math. Math was never my strongest subject. But anyways, Bears end up taking the loss to the Minnesota Vikings here in week number 11. Vikings this win helps us start to gain a little bit more control in the NFC North. Hopefully we can come back, and that week 17 or week 16, I believe it is, week 16 matchup against the Detroit Lions just got a whole lot more important. Definitely going to need to win there to help us win the division. So leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, comment, subscribe for more Vikings franchise gameplays, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.